Linda bought an entire box of golden beads and spent the whole night sewing each one by hand. The next morning, when everyone saw the dress she had made, they were stunned. Her boss, the famous designer Annie, was speechless. Annie even tried to claim the design as her own, but that was exactly what Linda had planned, because hidden inside that dress was the secret that would bring Annie down. That evening, at the company's product launch, a motorcycle suddenly roared onto the red carpet through a cloud of smoke. When the smoke cleared, everyone froze. It was Linda, but she had transformed into Cruella. Her black and gold dress was so dazzling that every eye was fixed on her. Then, her accomplice cut the lights, and on the side of the building appeared a giant projection revealing her true identity, Cruella. The crowd was in shock. The media went wild, calling her the assassin of fashion, and her name spread everywhere. Sometime later, at a glamorous London party, Annie was about to step out of her car when the door wouldn't open. It had been sealed shut. Just then, Cruella appeared again, wearing a stunning red and black rose gown with a royal touch. She climbed onto the car, her long dress cascading over it completely. Every camera turned toward her. By the next morning, every headline screamed the same name, the rebellious queen of fashion, Cruella. Annie tried to uncover who she was, but Cruella was like a ghost. Even the police couldn't find a trace. Meanwhile, Cruella was still working inside the same company, secretly creating her next master. But Annie was now watching her every move. Annie asked, "Why are you holding back?" Cruella calmly replied, "I'm just creating something new in my spare time." Annie smirked and said, "There's no such thing as spare time here. Your designs, your work, even your soul, all belong to me." At the next fashion show, Annie strutted out wearing Cruella's design, but suddenly, a garbage truck pulled up in front of the venue. The driver hit a switch and piles of clothes poured out. Out of that chaos rose Cruella, bold, fearless, and fierce. She climbed on top of the truck as it started moving forward. That pile of trash unfurled into a 50-foot-long gown. Cameras flashed everywhere, and the crowd screamed her name. "Cruella! Cruella!" Annie was furious but helpless. The fashion house's sales plummeted. Even her lawyers couldn't charge Cruella with any crime. She hadn't broken a single law. Now, Annie's last hope was the annual fashion night. That golden, mesmerizing dress could restore her reputation. But Cruella had already made her move. She sent her accomplice to infiltrate the fashion house and planted clues, suggesting someone planned to steal the dress. Panicked, Annie locked all the dresses inside a secure vault. But that was exactly what Cruella wanted. And finally, on the day of the big fashion show, Annie gave the order to open the vault.